Well, hello there. I am ProKitman. This is Eternals Rebirth. Welcome back. How you doing? I'm coming up out of the mines after what was a very difficult diamond tour. I really did not get as many diamonds as I was hoping for quite a while. I left. I got sort of rage quitty. I came back, and wouldn't you know it, I get a ton of diamonds. So I've got 25 ore. I accidentally broke one. I was wanting to break them all on camera. A bunch of other ores, also plenty of lapis lazuli. But also, I've got some full enchanted, well, not fully enchanted, but at least partially enchanted iron here, courtesy of the iron farm that Yuki set up. Sorry, Yuki, I didn't actually ask permission, but yeah, I just took a little bit of iron. Also got some Fortune 2, which is how I got the 3 from 1. And I've got Fortune 2 on 2 different pickaxes. I'm going to combine these and see how much I can fortune these 25 iron ore. I also have a couple of Silk Touch Efficiency 4, so that should be that should be Efficiency 5, but I won't really need it since I'm going to get all of this diamond ore done. So let's just follow right along the path here, and we'll cross over a bridge, and we'll go over to the enchanting area where we can update some of our ores. And we'll cross this bridge, this lovely bridge that I went through. Again, thank you, Yuki, for your donation of iron to the cause. I did put up a bunch of lanterns on the pathway here to make it look a little bit nicer. Yeah, there's still a few torches lying around. That's okay. It keeps the area lighted up so that we can enjoy the light as we go through the night, and we don't have to fight the creatures of not the light, the dark. I tried to rhyme, and it, got what it did. Yeah, we've got plenty of XP coming from here, so I want to go ahead and get that Fortune 3. What a beautiful thing. All right, so we put that there. There we go. All right, so I'm just gonna keep getting them mined out. So of course these are gonna all flop into my inventory, and they're gonna disappear because I've got them already up in my inventory. So I don't know what the rates are. I'm gonna guess that I got a stack and 15. A stack and 4. Okay, I'm not mad at that. That's actually really good. That is plenty. Oh my goodness. All right, so what I need from all of this. What do I need? I need so that's gonna be my chest plate, my legs, my hat, my boots. Okay. I want an axe, a pickaxe, a sword, and a shovel. And I've got 36 left. Why not make a hoe as well? I've got 34 diamonds left with full diamond gear. That is impeccable. Just magnificent. Love to see it. And I can have diamonds to spare to make some backup gear. That is very good news for, a couple hours of unsuccessful mining to then an hour here on a late Monday night with very successful mining. So that's good news. It looks like I broke something. Whoops. Well, we didn't need that row anyway. Let's go ahead and just take it out. Oh, and I've opened this up. Okay, I need to not swing a pickaxe in an area where, things can break. The unfortunate thing is I am out of levels because I used most of my levels just to make that. And so I need to, I guess first craft a sword. But I don't have any sticks. There's 1 stick. That's all you need for a sword. Excellent. Great. All right, first sword. Let's get us some XP now. And there we go. Well, I did finish up my full diamond set here. You can see I've got Protection 3 and Aqua Affinity. That's good. It extends your water breath. Fire Protection 4, which, you know, I drop into lava a lot, so that's good to have. Unbreaking 3, good. Unbreaking 3 and Fire Protection 4 again on 2 of them. That's really good to have. Fire Protection 3, so we know me. We know I like lava, and lava does not like me. So that's good to have. And Depth Strider 3, that's also really good for some underwater stuff. Now, I've also been using my tools a little bit, getting some resources. So there's already a little bit of durability worn down, but Silk Touch on the shovel, that's great, especially for getting grass, for getting podzol, for getting anything that we need to pick up, especially when we're in the mines and we're mining a bunch of gravel. I don't want to be getting too much of the flint in there, especially if I were to have Fortune on this. Not ideal. Then we have Fortune 2 on the hoe. I would have liked Fortune 3, but I can deal with that. Efficiency 4 is good for mining through all of the leaves. Efficiency 4 on the axe, Unbreaking 3, of course. Fortune 3 on the Pro Money pickaxe. And the diamond sword we haven't enchanted yet because we don't really need to. But yeah, got a full diamond set, and now we're ready to go with our first build. So let's pop over there, just right over there on that little point of a little bit of Stony Shores biome, and we'll get started on our first build. You can already see I've got a little light Matica box there. I'm sure you're going to like what I've got in store. Well, I've been working on stream on getting a little area cleared out for my house. This is going to be my new starter house. Of course, this is exactly where I'm going to be joining the neighborhood of some excellent houses over there, some wonderful builds by the other Eternals. Be sure and you check out their videos for their very interesting and unique builds. But mine is going to be in 2 parts. So over behind me here, I'm going to have a second area of sort of my starter area, but this is going to be the house. This is where I'm going to store everything. I've already got some storage over here. Of course, back over to the starter area, I've got a lot of stuff in storage over there as well. So I'm going to take you into my storage over here and show you I've got a lot of pale oak. I've got a lot of cobbled deep slate, some acacia, which I need to get more of. That's going to be the foundation of my starter house. I think it's going to be a nice sort of black and white build, very simple color palette, but I am focusing on sort of a black and white theme with my starter base over here. So while I do enjoy the pops of green and some of the browns there, I'm going to keep mine very simple, and that's going to pose an extra challenge of making sure that things are textured, making sure things look pretty as well, and not having it just be boring two-tone palette, but I'll eventually add in some texturing to it, but I just want to get down the basic shape of this house. So I'm going to first dig out the foundation here. All right, well, I've got the area here cleared out, just a small little area of the dirt just dropped down, so where I'm going to have the foundation is nice and clear and is in a good spot. But unfortunately, apparently my shovel is a little bit overpowered, and as I was clearing out, a tragic, sad moment happened on stream right as I got started. Here's the clip. I think we're going to just go ahead and take out all of the dirt.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Oh, Chippy. What a misclick. Forever in our hearts, Chippy. What a terrible mistake. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I killed you. I will memorialize you. I have your feathers. I will never forget right here on this spot where you died. Rest in peace, Chippy. In the comments, please put RIP Chip. The best little chip on my shoulder. He just wanted to sit in too many boats. Poor Chip. Anyway, as I collect myself a little bit, here we see the foundation of our home, built on blood. It's okay. It's okay. Pull together. I'll be all right. This is the foundation of our home. We're going to replace some of these corners, I think. So here you see we've got the end grain of the stripped log. I think we're going to put the stripped logs on the corners of the house over here as well, rather than just on the far corners. So we're going to make one small adjustment to the framing, to the schematic here of this build. But you see it goes up, it goes down. That's the framing of this building. But for now, I'm going to continue building this on stream, and in a time lapse, you will see as it comes together, and it looks like I've already gotten my punishment on the way for having killed Chippy. So before I die, I'm going to go ahead and turn around and kill this guy. Maybe. There we go. All right, let's hit the time lapse. Well, we've got a full view of the house now, minus a little bit of the details here and there, and some of the interior is yet to be done. But I'm very happy with how it looks. It definitely came together very well. I did some adjustments to the schematic that I had made in Creative. I did that on stream, so of course, if you want to see me record some of my videos on stream, or just to hang out a little bit with me as well, you can follow me at twitch.tv/ProKitman. The link will be down in the description as well. But let's take a quick tour of the house from the exterior. Here we have the front little face of this house, a nice little front porch as well, and a good deep slate tile roof. I really like that roof. We've got this little sidebar here along the side of the house, the beam, I should say, not the sidebar. And then we have sort of the secondary roof line as well. So we've got the V line up at the top, then we've got this here on the side with its own little V line and its own little side porch. And this one has a red roof on it, just as a little accent. I think of it as sort of the warm porch, the western porch. This is where we're going to go out to our second build over here. But the main entrance for guests, for visitors, is going to be right here at the front. And, of course, the interior is not done. I've got some structural stuff in here as well still. But, you know, I'm not the best at interiors. I have a plan for the interior that is already designed at least, but I'm not entirely sold on it just yet. So I may ask some help from one of the Eternals to help me design the interior of this, because, you know, I do have an idea, but like I said, I'm not the best, and I'd love some input. So if you know any Eternals, or if any Eternals watching have any suggestions of what I can do in the interior here, I am open to them, and I am willing to collaborate on that as well. But yes, I am very happy with this. Of course, I still have a little bit of my building tools and utilities out here. I actually used a lot of the deep slate that I had. I thought I'd kind of went overboard with 9 stacks of it, but I had wound up using over 6. So, yeah, this is the house. I do need to fill in the windows. The windows definitely need panes as well. I know there's a desert way over there. There's also, of course, the ocean like right here. I'll go over there. I'll pick it up out of the deep water rather than anywhere close to the shore. Do I have a shovel? I do have a shovel. Great. Let's shovel it. And while I'm here, I'll pick myself up some kelp as well, because kelp is good. So I can create just a little bitty path here. Only about 2 wide. It doesn't need to be terribly worn down, I don't think. But grass blocks back. Just, you know, just enough to show that it's got some wear. Got a little bit of travel to it. And then joins back up over here. Yeah. That works. There we go. That's a good path. I think I need that one there, that one there, maybe that one there. I'm gonna remove this one here so that it sort of flows a little better. I'm definitely going to put some more steps along the way too, so it's not gonna be a hop. It'll just step right up onto it. But yeah. So this, of course, is our starter village here. We've got Sarnos, we've got Mikey, we've got Bigly Shrunk. Back there, you can sort of see some of the terracotta. That's Yuki. We've got Scrabby over here as well. Still have a few more starter houses. Not in this area or not yet built. So, of course, we will be keeping an eye out for any new neighbors. But this is our new house. Let's go ahead and go inside and sleep the night away into the new day inside our brand new house. This is very, just moved in vibes, but we've got a house. We've got a roof over our heads. What a beautiful morning. Well, of course, our friend Yuki did give us a donation of some fine resources. Of course, I'm talking about some iron. He has left us all a nice little gift basket of some iron here. A nice full stack and even some golden carrots. Thank you, Yuki. We do appreciate you with supplying us with some iron ingots here, even though, of course, I did borrow some earlier. Of course, I already told him that I borrowed some, and he said he's going to add it to my tab, and I will be owing him for the stack and a half of iron I think I took. So if we come out here to our side porch, of course, a lovely, beautiful blue sky day, you can see we've got this big circle cut out from the grass. Now, this is not just any circle. This is going to be the circle from which I build my lighthouse. Yes! I am building a lighthouse inspired by Cape Hatteras, one of my favorite lighthouses. Of course, I grew up in North Carolina, so there's a lot of lighthouses in the Outer Banks. And the Cape Hatteras lighthouse is not only one of the most iconic patterns, but it also is one of the most iconic lighthouse stories. It is the story of Rebirth, in a sense, and that's why I wanted to build it here for Eternal's Rebirth. So, in case you don't know, I'll give you a quick synopsis. Way back in the 90s, they had to actually move the Cape Hatteras lighthouse over 2,000 feet back from the shore because it was at risk of the shoreline eroding away and completely destroying the lighthouse. Being such an important navigational feature and such an iconic landmark in North Carolina, of course, it could not be allowed to fall, so they had to move it back from the shoreline. And it was given new life, a rebirth in a sense. Look up documentaries about it. It is one of the coolest stories. I remember it from when I was a kid. I fell in love with the story of Cape Hatteras Lighthouse. Anyhow, that's what I'm going to build back up here. I've modeled this after the Lightkeeper's house at the Hatteras Light Station as well. So I have to go out and collect a lot of resources. I've already collected a ton of the pale oak that I'm going to use for it, but also I need to go to the Nether, which you and I both know I'm not a fan of. And I've got to get a bunch of blackstone as well because, of course, it is a black and white double stripe that spirals up the tower. That's a little bit of my planning for, at least for this first couple of episodes. I haven't quite nailed down what I'm going to do with my base, but with this area, of course, you could see it all loaded in. This big ocean, and then we've got this little river inlet over here. I just felt that if we're going over to Yuki's iron farm, which is over there, or if we're across the ocean in the savannah, or in the Badlands biome, or wherever we are, a nice tall lighthouse could be a beacon of home for us all here on our little starter continent. So if you have been watching, thank you so much. Of course, you can follow me on Twitch as well, twitch.tv/ProKitman, and you can follow me there as well. I'll be having other updates and builds as we go along. And with that, I think that is all the time I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe as well. I will see you in the next time on Eternals Rebirth. Are you mine? You are mine. Well, come with me. How are you,
Looks
sir?
like you got a bird on your shoulder.
I got a chip on my shoulder. Yes, indeed. His name is Chip.
I was going to say, is that his name?
It will be. I'm very worried, oh goodness, that my bird is going to get stuck in one of these boats. And as I say that...
Oh no, sorry.
Bird, bird,
You saved him.
bird,
Oh no.
bird, bird.
To the next boat, he says. Okay. I need to... Yeah.
I have to jump out a window. Good thing I put my boots on first.
The carrot. I was like, this is delicious.
Starter base, or full final base here, I think.